Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing? Had to stay home from work today. I got a little touch of the flu. I was a little worried, concerned when I first came down with it because they say that this strain is going around. That's going around. It's a pretty bad strain. People have been dying, so I've been a little worried. But I took some Alka-Seltzer, cold and flu, and I think I'm just burned out. I've been working 6 days a week. I'm burned out. So that's my body's way of telling me, girl, you need to slow it down. But I seem to be doing okay. I think it was just a 24-hour thing, so I just had to get some rest. You know, our bodies talk to us. We gotta listen. But you guys ante up on your antioxidants, ante up on your vitamins. I don't trust the flu shot, so I don't take the flu shot. But you know, I seem to be doing okay, so thank God for that. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have heard about Monique wanting to people to boycott, black people to boycott Netflix because they offered her. I'm addressing this because I was actually contemplating on uh, taking off my Netflix, uh, but I'm struggling with it. I'm really struggling with it because I do enjoy their programming, and they do have a lot of black programming on there. I mean, if you guys have noticed, if you have Netflix, they do have a lot of black programming on Netflix. So I don't think they're racist in that sense because they do show a lot of black programming. I can catch black movies on Netflix that I've never seen anywhere else. And they even show I noticed that they even show African movies. It's really strange to look at a movie with all black people in it that don't speak English. I mean, well, they speak English, but they speak an African accent. So they even have African movies on there. So they do have a lot of black programming on there. So I don't think they're racist in that sense. But she does have a valid point. They offered Amy Schumer 13, I think it was $13 million. She was able to negotiate a higher price. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle, I think, was they were paying them 20 million, and they're only offering her $500,000. I mean, now when I first heard about that, I was like, well, I don't know, Monique, $500,000 is a lot of money, but I'm poor, so of course that's a lot of money to me. $500,000 is a lot of money to me, but for her, an entertainer of her caliber, that's not a whole lot of money. So I can definitely see her point. I mean, now. Wanda Sykes came forth and said they only offered her $250,000. So I'm starting to wonder what's up with that, Netflix. Why is Netflix only offering? She does seem to have a valid point. Why are they playing black women cheap? Why are they playing black women female entertainers cheap? I checked. I went on Google and I checked Google. And I checked with Wapika and I looked at her filmography and I looked at Amy Schumer's filmography and Monique has done more stuff than Amy Schumer. She has done more movies. She has done more television. Monique had two television shows where she has taped over 100 episodes because it tells you everything. It tells you everything that they've done. It even goes all the way down to the programs that they hosted and things like that. So it tells you everything that they've done. And Monique has actually done two television shows where she's done over 100 episodes. And so, and she has done more movies than Amy Schumer. And she did win an Oscar for Precious. So she does have a larger body of work than Amy Schumer does. So I don't know. I think I don't know if they're going by um, because well Monique hasn't done anything in a while. I don't know if that's what they're looking at, but they claimed that Amy Schumer because she was like, well, she was telling them about her resume, and like they told her we don't go by a resume, but then she was like, well, what about Amy Schumer? And then they went to talking about, well, she sold out Madison Garden, and she just did a hit movie or whatever, and she was like, well, isn't that her resume? So Netflix basically contradicted themselves. They said they didn't go by resume, but then they got to hollering about what Amy Schumer has did. Well, that is in fact part of her resume. So you know, I've been debating on the fact of whether I should go ahead and cancel my Netflix subscription. I'm kind of struggling with the decision because I do enjoy Netflix entertainment. I just canceled. I had Hulu and I just canceled it because for a short period of time I didn't have cable. So I had both of them, because I said, well, I canceled when I got my cable back, I said, well, I canceled the Hulu because it said it don't make no sense to have, because the Hulu shows a lot of old stuff anyway, unless you're paying like 35, $40. So I wasn't about to drop that kind of money, but I got my cable back, so I dropped my Hulu. But I decided to keep the Netflix because they do have a lot of unique programs and everything, and they got a lot of original programming, more original programming than Hulu, I think. So I decided to keep my Netflix. So I'm kind of struggling with the decision because I do enjoy watching Netflix. People in my family enjoy watching it. So, but at the same time, no, I think they are playing Monique and Wanda cheap. Why are they? My question is, why they playing black women cheap? You know. So she does have some valid points. I don't know what she's going to do at this point. Um, but she wants all black people to boycott. So my question is to you guys: should black people jump on the bandwagon and boycott Netflix? Um, because they offered her $500,000, but they want to offer Amy Schumer. Should we boycott Netflix and should we drop our subscription? In support of Monique. I mean, black people, we don't stick together. We don't support each other like we should. So I mean, this would be the great opportunity for us to do that. So that's the question. Would you guys leave? Let me know in the comment section what you think. Are you gonna boycott Netflix or are you gonna keep it? Tell me why are you gonna keep Netflix? Tell me why. If you do boycott it, give me the reason why. So I got some more interesting video topics coming up. Just haven't been doing videos lately, but I'm trying to get back on here. So I got some more interesting video topics coming up. This is Sweet Jean.